Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. I have no idea if I have to say to my channel or to my coffee page because I'm still not sure where I'm going to post this, but this is gonna be a psychic exercise video for you, or intuitive exercise. These are very simple exercises. I've prepared just 2 different variations, and we're going to do, of course, a few trials, let's call them, for each variation. You're going to see everything will be time stamped, when the beginning of the exercise is, and then the next one. So yeah, why am I doing this? I just really want you guys to train your intuition in some way, and I know that pick a card can actually be helpful because when you choose the right pile for you, you are essentially drawn to the right information for yourself. So that is already your intuition being trained. But I want to go a little bit above that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you my hand like that, and I'm going to hold a crystal in my palm. And of course, you're not gonna see the crystal. And the idea is try to see or feel the texture of the crystal. Is it glossy or matte? Is it I don't know, does it sparkle? Is it just one colored? Is it transparent or not? What color it is, like anything that comes to your mind about how a crystal could look like. Just whatever comes to your mind, take your time. I will give you enough time, but you can also pause the video if you need to. And we're going to do another exercise with cards. You're going to see what it is all about, but I suggest we start now. So yeah, I'm going to pick my first crystal and show it in my palm, not the crystal itself, but actually showing just my hand. And yeah, as I said, I'll give you enough time, but I really want you to concentrate. And just relax and try to focus as much as you can on getting the right information. Maybe this should be your intention. Getting truth. This should be your intention, if you ask me. Getting the truth. So, here I am. I'm holding the crystal in my palm, and I will hold my palm like that. And you can take your time to guess the color, the texture, any little detail. For some of you, you can even hear words, or you can hear a melody that kind of represents the essence of this crystal. Just allow any intuitive, psychic information to come forward. You can pause the video if you want to right now and just keep the picture of my hand and try to see through it. Imagine my hand dissolving. My hand is a metaphor for the illusion, for the veil, for the material world, hiding the truth from us. The material world used as coverage for the truth. So you can imagine my hand dissolving and the crystal being revealed. You can see light even, and that light can take on a shape or it can take on a color. And if you see 2 colors or even 3 colors, maybe limit them to 2 if that is possible for you. But I feel like picking and choosing can create conflict and disturb you. So surrender to both colors being present. don't fight off messages. Don't try to be like a little scientist right now. What is the most logical answer to this? What is the most likely answer to this psychic question? Just allow anything, even if it doesn't make much sense. Just allow it to come through and come to you. Okay, you can pause the video if you want to, because I'm going to reveal the crystal now. So here it is. That is the crystal I was holding the entire time. Does it focus? I think it's focusing. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. That's much better. So it's not necessarily matte, it's kind of in between. I mean, it is glossy, you know, it's shiny and stuff. Maybe the biggest clue here is that it's been worked on. It's not a raw cluster of crystals, right? It's kind of like a pebble, and it has deeper and lighter shades of blue and a little bit of sand-ish type of color. It has spots. Are we focusing? Okay. It has slight spots on it. It's a pretty crystal. Of course, it's a small one. It's really, really cute and precious, if you ask me. But it also has a shape. Now I just noticed, kind of triangular, a little bit like a pyramid. It also... I don't know why, but it's giving me Aquarius or Pisces vibes. I can also see like a feet in here. It reminds me of a of someone's feet. I don't know. Foot, excuse me, someone's foot. So yeah, that's pretty much the description of this crystal. I think this one was helping with calming down, actually soothing your mind and intuition as well. But yeah, if any song, anything came through, just take note of it. Maybe write it down somewhere, and we can move on to the next crystal. Okay, yeah, here it is. So I'm holding the next crystal. Same exercise, same routine, same advice. Try to imagine my hand dissolve and the truth being revealed. Try to shake off the previous images. Anything, if an image that you got previously repeats itself, take note of it. I'm telling you, write it down. It might be just a personal message that your intuition is finally communicating to you. It may have nothing to do with the crystals, but it's personal for you, and that's why it's continuously coming up. But yeah, just write things down. I highly recommend this. Now focus on the crystal. Imagine my hand dissolving. My hand is just energy, okay? It's made out of atoms, it's made out of energy. You see it because of the photons reflecting. So nothing about my hand is solid. It's not even here. It's not here in the way you or your brain sees it. Your third eye can see beyond anything. Okay, so you can pause the video continue with this exercise, follow the steps I previously suggested, or follow your own steps, okay? And I'm about to review the crystal just now. Okay, are you ready? Good. So I will review the crystal now. Here it is. Smoky, worked on. Very soft when I touch it. Shiny and kind of transparent, if you ask me. Yes, it is transparent. It looks a little bit like glass. You could, I don't know, but for some reason while I was holding it, I was seeing fire, I was seeing horses, so maybe Sagittarian energy in here, and I was also seeing a lamp, gasoline lamp, which was interesting. So yeah, it could be if some of you saw the same thing as me or something similar, something connecting to my visions. It could be that we were communicating or exchanging telepathic messages, so that's why I'm saying what I personally had a vision of. But yeah, this is the crystal. You know, I think if you picked golden or brown or dark gray or even smoke and yeah, things like that, I think you were correct, okay? Or if you... It kind of reminds me of honey as well for some reason, yeah. So yeah, these are the descriptions of this crystal. Again, take notes of any message that came through and analyze it later, because I feel like it's very possible that your intuition is going to awaken now and reveal you things that are not necessarily connected to the crystals, but are personal messages for you. So I'm grabbing onto my next crystal, and here it is. Okay, so again, imagine my palm dissolving. It's not here. Any shape, any texture, any way of life reflecting on the surface of this crystal, whatever it is, colors, vibrancy, anything, just allow the messages or the feelings to come through. It may not come as a vision, but rather as a sensation. Try to recognize thoughts or visions and feelings that come from you, from your daily life, and try to, you know, get rid of those. Just quickly, like, shift your mindset onto something else, shift it onto the crystal. Recognize that some of these thoughts are just, you know, your daily environment and life and your subconscious coming up to the surface. And then allow other layers of the subconscious, the ones that can intuitively interpret reality, come forward and take over any vision that is dictated by what you saw in your waking life. Now see beyond. The messages that really grab you and don't come off, that really stick with you, excuse me, that really are spontaneous and they stand out and you feel like there is something in them. Those messages you should trust. I am now visualizing the crystal very clearly and I'm thinking of the name. So those of you who are telepathic, you might even hear me, or you know, you might see what I see. Okay, you can pause the video here and continue with the exercise, because I'm just about to review the crystal. Okay, here it is. It's an amethyst. A small piece of amethyst. Purple, sparkly. It looks like a cluster, right? So here it is. So maybe some of you channeled the crown chakra, or the third eye, or intuition. Maybe some of you were actually channeling, you know, messages about enabling psychic gifts, because this is what the amethyst connects to. It connects to intuition and everything regards to that. Maybe you saw purples or deep blues and indigos and purples. So any other message, you know, you can write it down, you can take notes, you can even write what you guys got in the comment section below, because again, it's possible that you may telepathically exchange messages with other viewers of this. So yeah, make sure to write down if you feel like sharing in the comment section below. And I think I'm gonna grab one more crystal. Yes, one more crystal. So here it is. And same exercise. Take your time, see the color, the texture, anything that comes through. Tune in, dissolve reality. The crystal is alive, it has a consciousness. It will speak to you. Maybe you even get a sense of your guides that connect with those crystals, or maybe you've worked with those crystals and you associate them with certain guides. Pay attention to what you associate things with. These things can come up and lead you. They can be clues to the truth. You can pause the video, because I'm about to review the crystal. You can pause the video and do all the things we did previously. Maybe adjust your technique if you feel like you didn't get the right answers, or, you know, seemingly the right answers, because I'm sure for all of you, your intuition is already working. And guessing correctly the color or anything about the crystal is honestly the cherry on top. The very root reason of this exercise is completely different than guessing the crystal. But yeah, pause the video and I'll see you in a second, because right now, if you paused again, actually resumed the video, let's show you what the crystal is. Okay, we have a piece of clear quartz. It is pointy, it is kind of angelic, So if you sensed any angelic beings or anything like that, or if you, I don't know, sensed innocence, clarity, even children, I'm seeing children for some reason, the color white or transparent or the element of air would be accurate. Honestly, it has a matte surface. It seems shiny, but it has a matte surface. So yeah, this is your crystal. So let me explain really quick. This thing with... Wait, are we focused? Okay. This thing with the crystals, again, guessing correctly anything about the crystal is just the cherry on top. The whole reason to do this is to just activate your senses. I cannot speak, oh my god. Activate your senses, activate your intuition, trigger your third eye, like stimulate it to work, okay, to think, to visualize, to sense. This is really about just stimulus of the intuition, and that is just enough to start receiving messages. Again, that's why I highly recommend write everything down that you got about the crystals, because even if it's not about the crystals themselves, the messages may be accurate for you or even someone in the comment section. So whatever you feel drawn to do, listen to that guidance and do it. Okay, now we'll be exercising with these cards. I'm going to show them to you. Like, these are the colors of the cards. We have all nuances, so whatever nuance you pick, it's probably going to resonate very closely to one of these cards. I'm going to randomly pull a card and show it like this to you. So of course you're not gonna see the actual color, but because we also have keywords such as surrender, peace, isolation, whatever, we have keywords that can also provide more depth to this exercise, because I will challenge you to also get messages, like maybe keywords, make associations before you see the card. Think of the color first and foremost, but also with certain associations with whatever comes through. You know, you maybe associate yellow with happiness or the solar plexus, and you may think of, someone here needs confidence, so this could look like insecurity, you know, whatever. Just follow the train of your own intuition. If yellow is happiness and you think it's about happiness and it's as simple as that, then that's your message. That's gonna be your interpretation. So yeah, I really don't want you to beat yourself up about these exercises if they seem or don't seem successful. And again, I'm saying seem or don't seem because you guessing correct is an illusion, or, as I already explained, the cherry on top. Okay, so there is no wrong way to do this, to be quite honest with you. We have to start somewhere. So now I'm going to pick a card. And maybe you guys want to close your eyes and clear your mind, clear your head from the previous exercise, and, you know, tune into, once again, your intuition, your higher self, your inner guidance. Tune in even the colors of the rainbow or beyond the rainbow, and just try to have this fresh consciousness to you. Be open to new perceptions for this new exercise. Okay, here is the first card. Now, I saw it, and I'm going to keep the imagery and the words in my mind. So for some of you who are telepathic, you can get that. Can you see how this is a multi-layered psychic exercise? It's not just about clairvoyance, it's about all the senses, all the possible abilities, at least the ones that I can think of on top of my head. So let's begin. if you get a picture, a random vision of people, activities, places, think of what they represent to you. The other side has the tendency to speak to us symbolically often. And if you see the card straight away, then that's amazing. Okay, you can pause the video, continue with your journey inward, and see what you get, because I'm about to reveal the card. We have protection, black. We have chains, we have circles. We almost have the infinity symbol. So if you saw the infinity symbol, or if you saw the cosmos or like a galaxy, you see how these dots, they remind me of stars in the cosmos, in the vast you know, dark matter. So yeah, if you had any visions like that, even if you had like visions of shields, wars, armies, or grayscale visions, this can still connect to the card. Okay, so I'm going to pull the next card. Again, you can pause the video, drink some water, freshen up a little bit, or if you're already in the zone, you can just continue. Okay, here it is. Again, if you get a spontaneous initial image, message, idea, and it's not related to anything you previously saw, it's fresh, new, and spontaneous, random, trust it, investigate it. Imagine, some of you can imagine flipping the card and seeing it, or peeking underneath it. Or you can imagine, or if you're able to see auras, like the card emitting energy, emitting an aura. It can even smell like a tea or something that you enjoy drinking or having, and you could use this as an association with certain things. Again, we have keywords on the card, so any attributes. Does a moment in your life come up? Or a person in your life come up? What does it remind you of? If it doesn't come up, it doesn't. I'm talking to those of you who get that. Like, something from your own life. What do you associate it with? How would you describe it in a color, a keyword, a vibe, an atmosphere? Okay. I'm keeping up the image of the card in my head again, because I got a little distracted to talk. Okay, I'm turning the card right now, so you can pause the video and continue, or if you're done and ready to see, let's look at it. We have red, a nuance of red, and we have strength, and we have this column. You could have thought of temples, ancient Greece. You could have thought of weightlifting, strength training, vitality. You could have seen 111 because we have these 3 lines that remind me of 3 ones. And yeah, anything else, try to see how it connects to this card and the keyword of strength. So let's do this one more time. Here it is. You can think of a movie, of a song, anything that comes to you. Remember that. You can repeat all the steps we talked about in the previous card. Clear your mind from anything from the previous exercises. Shake it off. You can pause the video right now to take a bit longer to connect with the card. Okay, after you pause, I'm going to count to 5 and flip it upside down. Actually, flip it around. What am I even saying? Okay, did you pause? I hope you already did. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. We have rest, closed eyes. You could have thought of illusions, the 4 of Swords, water signs, taking a bath, sleeping, resting, meditating. You could have thought of meditation in nature. You could have had visions of that. Cyan or green, or green and blues are really the colors here, or even blue with yellow kind of mixed would still give you green, so think of that as well. Like, it's possible that you guys would get 2 colors, and if you mix them you would get the correct color. So yeah, this is the card. Anything associated with rest, anything in your life that came up, the message here might be you need to rest from this situation, you need to find balance and peace in this situation. So yeah, anything that you can think of. Okay, so I think that's enough for today. I will do an extended version of this for whenever you're ready. You don't have to go straight up now to the extended portion on coffee, but yeah, I want to do a continuation of these exercises, so if you find them helpful and useful, you can go on to coffee. We might do other things as well on there. I'll think it out. And yeah, I feel that's all for now. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it somehow, I don't know, stirred up your intuition, it kind of resonated with you, and you find this helpful and beneficial to developing your psychic abilities. So definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm sending you so much love. Cannot wait to see you for my pick a card that is coming out very soon on my channel. Bye!